Hey everyone, it's Lisa Talev here in Tucson, Arizona. Happy holidays 2023. I wanted to just share with you a handful of my very favorite anti-aging supplements with you guys. So I am now 48 and a half. I still get mistaken for being anywhere from 28 to 35 all the time. Few people believe I'm over 40 and even fewer believe I'm pushing 50. So what are my secrets? My first superstar supplement that I love so much is the amino acid glycine. I only learned about this in the last year, and man, I am so happy I did. So several reasons glycine is amazing for anti-aging. Number one, helps collagen production. Glycine is one of the key components to collagen. And I'll talk about two of the other ones shortly. But it's real easy to take. They do sell it in capsules, but I've found the best dosage for me is 3,000 to 6,000 milligrams a day, and that's a whole lot of capsules to swallow. So it's much easier for me to just take a teaspoon of glycine 1 to 2 times a day and call it done. Now, glycine has a naturally sweet flavor, so it's wonderful to add to a cup of chamomile tea or some lemonade. I make sugar-free lemonade using juice of half to a whole lemon, 8 ounces of water, a few drops of stevia, and then a teaspoon of glycine. This is also great to take if you're having a migraine because it helps liver detox. That's huge. And if you're dealing with pesticide poisoning, either living near a golf course or eating non-organic food, glyphosate, the toxic pesticide that's an active ingredient in Roundup, it actually binds to glycine receptors, making it so our bodies can't absorb glycine, and then we have an even harder time detoxifying the liver because glycine is also a key component of glutathione, the main detoxifier for the liver. So when you take enough glycine, it pushes glyphosate off the glycine receptor and helps your liver detox poisons like pesticides, mold toxins, heavy metals, and other poisons that can make you feel crappy, especially things like migraines are often related to a stagnant toxic liver. So helping the liver clean out the toxins, it's a great way to feel good. And finally with glycine, it helps preserve muscle mass. Now this is really important as we age because there's something called sarcopenia where you have the muscle tissue wasting, the body actually eating the muscles for fuel. So that's one of the reasons you can see someone who was very muscular in their youth develop this scrawny, frail, kind of like chicken legs kind of appearance. So glycine helps preserve that muscle mass so you don't waste away as you get older. So moving on to another key component of collagen, the amino acid lysine. Now, if you have herpes virus, you've probably heard of this because it's one of the things recommended to help fight the virus, and lyse lesions, lysine helps lyse. But it's also great for skin health if you don't have herpes virus because it improves collagen production, and that gives you that natural, youthful, glowing skin. And finally, one other component of collagen that's important to take regularly is vitamin C. Now, there's so many different types of vitamin C, and there's all different reasons to take different ones for different things. My favorite form is liposomal vitamin C. So a liposomal molecule has a water-loving hydrophilic end on one side and a fat-loving lipophilic end on the other. Now this is important because in the body we have fatty tissue and we have water-based tissue. So the nerves and the brain are very fatty, and then most of the cells in the body are very watery. So this formula can equally get into both types of cell and do its magic instead of being limited to just the water-soluble tissue like regular vitamin C would be. This is also helpful for anti-aging because as we age, our immune system also ages. So this is going to help fight all sorts of different viruses in addition to supporting healthy collagen production. Now, one last anti-aging supplement I'll talk about right now is C60. It's likely you've never heard of this. I only learned about it through Dr. Talks and the Lyme Disease Summit, where they went into great detail on lots of ways to support the body in detoxifying and protecting cells. So the C stands for carbon. This is carbon 60. It's a molecule of carbon that looks like a soccer ball. with like 60 different sides to it. It is the strongest antioxidant you can take, so it protects against free radicals, and it's also a great source of pregnenolone, which is the master hormone from which all other hormones are born. So thyroid hormone, testosterone, estrogen, progesterone, DHEA, lots of other hormones come from pregnenolone. So when you're taking C60, you may find that you are able over time to go down on your thyroid medication dose if you do take thyroid meds. I know for me, about 6 months into taking this, I noticed my hair was growing back in thicker. I have had Hashimoto's since childhood, it's a type of thyroid disease, and in the last 10 years I found I was losing a lot of hair in the shower and just felt like my hair was getting thinner as I was getting older. Well, in the last several months, my hair has gotten thicker. It's growing back darker, like at my roots. I haven't colored my hair since 2019. It's almost 2024, and all my new growth is growing in super dark, rich, colorful versus scraggly and silver looking. So important thing to know with C60, there's only 2 or 3 brands out there who do it the right way, which is to say sublimated instead of made with a bunch of toxic solvents. You want to look for a C60 that's 99.9% pure. If it says 99.0, that's not the same. So it is fairly expensive to make, so it shouldn't be cheap to buy. If you find a really cheap C60 on Amazon, don't get it because it's not done properly. Now, the nice thing to know, I get mine through a company called Purple Power, and they do offer subscriptions. If you get a subscription, it knocks 20% off the cost every time you order it, and they also have a lot of great flash sales, so I've been able to get it like 30% off. I never pay full price for it. Even with the discount, it's still pretty expensive, but it gives such great results, and if your health is really important to you, it's worth investing a little extra in it. So that's not everything I do for anti-aging, but it's a significant portion of it. The last 2 things I'll say for anti-aging is it's not just what you take in, it's also what you avoid. You want to avoid sugar as much as possible. There's something called advanced glycolic end products, or AGEs, that age the skin. So people who get premature wrinkles, a lot of the time they're eating or drinking too much sugar. Another one is alcohol. Alcohol converts to sugar very quickly, and it's very damaging to the body in so many different ways, and it clogs up your liver with toxins, just makes it harder to be healthy. So avoid sugar, avoid alcohol, support collagen production with vitamin C, lysine, and glycine. And if you are interested in supporting your hormones and boosting antioxidant function and production, carbon 60 or C60 is another wonderful thing to add to the mix. So that's it. I wish you guys a really happy holiday season, a happy new year, and I hope to connect with you more in 2024. Be well.